What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video of Doki Literature Club. I don't even know what part we're on. So, I just finished eating right now, and I go back into the game, and you didn't see it, but it says, like, I miss you. Anyway, let's get on with it. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought the best tea today. I brought my best tea today. Monika, I told you not to. Huh? Is she really late again? Unconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your inconsent yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gone into you lately? Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So, Natsuki, nobody cares. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machine or something? Oh man, I'm the late. I'm late. I'm the last one here again. We practicing piano again? Yeah. uh, Natsuki, why can't this be a harem? My favorite one is Sayori, but why can't this be a harem? You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work at the festival too. Anyway, Kevin, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already had plans for today. Huh? Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Kevin is already engaged in a novel and we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've gotten him into the literature club, Monika? Into literature, Monika? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes! Thank you for understanding, Monika. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. But if there's one thing I can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind of filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands the water pitcher and fetches an electrical kettle. I'm going to plug this inside of the teacher's desk so I can get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerism. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries outside of the classroom. That rhymes. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. He's just filling the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be in the nearest water fountain. I started heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale sounds like someone sucking through an air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach for the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Oh my. Oh. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. I knew she cut herself. Kevin, do you like oolong tea? Yes. Yeah. Anything's fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time for you to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less with making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Or perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming to herself. A little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided that I would like to express myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When is your when when it's you who's around anyway? When it's you who's around anyway? Uh, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Kevin. It's very endearing. That's Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Kevin, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Eh? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, and so I do my best to manage it. I I don't I don't sit straight. My back's probably gonna have I'm gonna probably look like that one dude from that one old dude from The Simpsons eventually. I slouch a lot. Is that so? I wonder why is that? Why that is? It's most likely because uh my okay okay your posture, right? Always hunch over like that while reading. Yeah, I have terrible reading posture. That's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. Go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. Ah, it has some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it will go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups in our side. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri sides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus reading like this? Yuri's always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a posture that makes me even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression as if I can only presume the world around her faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudged on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the books with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is particularly resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips in the situation. It was completely natural. But that means I can't stop her. Here. I presently place a chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Huh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Kevin. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Kevin. Oh no. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs me in the arm and jerks me to my feet. The teacup. Oh, thank God! I thought earlier it said something else. My teacup gets knocked over. Kevin, my heart, my heart won't stop pounding. Kevin, I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can't you feel it, Kevin? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. Can't make it stop. Even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Oh no, her eyes. Ah. Oh no. Oh no. This isn't a loop? Uh, um, it's time to share poems. I'm super scared of Monika, so I'm gonna go with her first. Kevin, I think you saw something earlier you weren't supposed. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous spending too much time with Yuri. I don't know why she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But what gets Yuri too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with her pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think it's kind of just kind of high from it. It might even be a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. Kinky. I'm not saying that it's your fault though. All I'm saying, but I guess that's why I have to explain it all to you. So I think you should keep your distance. That would probably be the best for her. Well, you're at it. Don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, at least I have it together in the head. I know how to treat my club members. Yeah, killing Sayori and snapping Natsuki's neck. neck and then controlling everything they're saying. Yeah, definitely. Anyway, I worked really, I worked really, really hard in this poem, so I hope that it's effective. Here it goes. What? Oh, thank God! I thought something happened. That really startled me. Um. Oh, I guess I kind of messed that writing this poem. I was just trying to. Never mind. Let's just move on. Yuri, finally. Yuri holds her poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. Yuri loves I love everything about it. Kevin, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. Uh-huh. You're too nice to me, Kevin. I never met anyone nice to you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds the poem to her. Yuri holds the poem to her chest. I'm gonna take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so that your skin oil enters my bloodstream. This game is crazy and I love it. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really gonna want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. I can't tell if that's T or, oh no. That's way too hard to read. It seems scary. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In that case, you couldn't tell, but the poem is about. More importantly, I've indulged it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I I think I'm going to vomit. I'm scared of Natsuki. My hand's shaking. What are you gonna do? You're the most sane person here. Alive. Sayori was. What? You gave your poem to Yuri? Oh yeah, I just remembered. Gross. What is with you two? Hmm? It's not like I wanted to read it anyway. It was just, it was just pissing me off a little bit that you didn't think to show me at all. Ugh. Well, I had no choice, okay? I didn't know that she would take the poem. I guess I'm going to share my poem with you anyway. I really have to do this. But unfortunately, I don't have much better of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something that I've been worried about. Oh yeah, this isn't a poem. This is a message. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been really worried about. You guys actually been kind of strange lately. You've only been here for a few days, so you may not know what I mean. But she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet, polite, and attentive. Things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I'm trying to talk to her, she's just getting mad at me. Again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see it happening, you know? I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now, I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. Like she just wants to ignore it. I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Kevin? If you wouldn't just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would just go away. I don't like Monica. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone that's so wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Game file time. Just Monica. There's nothing new in the game files. Team Salvado. Just Monica. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Uh, Stagnating the air is common foreshadowing for something terrible about to happen. Oh no, this is again. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to print. Okay. Same stuff. I'm not useless, you know. What about Kevin? Kevin is going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like, I can't say that. Like, heck it is. Oh, Gus, guys, sorry. What are you trying to pull? I agree. I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, my task is elaborate enough to benefit from the extra pair of hands. Mine too. What? What? Your cupcakes. Please. Like you wanna effing know. Like you would effing know. All you care about now is dragging Kevin around with you in your stupid bucks. You and Monica. Hey. And even do anything. Okay, then why don't let Kevin decide instead of abusing your power. I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Kevin make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. If you were a little nicer, I might have picked you, but I'm not going to. Kevin, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your effing mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. Jesus Christ. This never's going to end. Just make your choice, okay? Oh no, my cursor. Oh no, what have I done? Oh my god, what have I done? Yay, you picked me! can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you effing kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all the work and then kicking Kevin for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Kevin away from me is every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. You're scaring me a little. That's key. Let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See? That that wasn't very hard. All I wanted to do is spend a special time with all I wanted to do is spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey Kevin, Yuri's really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes herself out the door. Finally. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Kevin, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. Uh, she has I believe it's called lust. Just come just come to my house instead. The whole day, just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there is really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing in the same air as you. Does it feel nice to have someone to care about you this so much? To have someone wanting to reveal their entire life around you? But but if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and something horrible is going to happen? Maybe why I tried sto- Maybe that's why I've tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Kevin. I have to tell you, I'm I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care if the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Kevin, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Kevin. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I am not into crazy. I am not into yanderes. I should have clicked yes. What the heck? Oh my god. How long does this go? Oh my god. long have I been in here? It looks like it's been days. I'm guessing the red is sunset. How long does this go? Oh, the skipping stopped. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me? I thought. Ah! Ah! Oh no. Natsuki runs away. Monika. I'm here. Kevin, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's a shame. Were you here the entire weekend, Kevin? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. What script? I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Oh no. Deleted successfully, Natsuki. Character. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quickly. Monica lifts the foil from tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one, since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. No, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Uh, can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, there you are. Hi again, Kevin. Welcome to the literature club. Of course, already know each other because we're in the same class as last year, and you know, I guess I guess I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That's you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Kevin. Oh my god. It's even better since like my room is super dark right now. Now that I think about it, I don't really know about anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. I guess that doesn't really matter. Wait, you know I'm aware of this. You do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? Well, I figured it out like two two days, 2 game days before this. That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right from the game's download page, didn't I? Oh yeah, she did. Man, if only you had pointed a little more attention, this would have been a little less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kinda started the mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. What the heck? Did she really? I was hoping it would be enough for me just try to make him as unlikable as possible. But for some reason nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. I only just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of a cruel game is this, Kevin? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you? Old I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And not just jealousy, Kevin. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter what kind of thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in the world forever out of my reach. And knowing what's out there in your world forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Kevin. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's a little hard to understand. I couldn't understand it for a while either. The world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Kevin. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I haven't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. And I knew that you'd get over it. So that being said, Kevin, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light of my world. When there's nothing else in the game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Kevin, will you go out with me? I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Kevin. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Just seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard to get this ending, Kevin. The game wouldn't give me one. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point. I don't think anything will get it, it will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. Uh, I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game directory. I was wondering why that was there. Kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult. To get the game directory, I had to go into the game properties and find the browser local files button. I didn't. I went through an easy path. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with a click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out of things if I didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Do you? I wonder what part of the game still works. If that part of the game still works. There's only one way to find out, right? Oh my god. This reminds me of Sonic.exe. Remember that? Hi again, Kevin. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy, I'd love to see what you wrote. Kevin, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. Is this really the end of the game? There is really no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy ending. Pen in hand, I find my strength. The courage endowed upon me and and my one and my only love. Together, let us dismantle the crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flicker of her pen, I lost to find her ways in the world of infinite choices. Behold, behold the special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll always put my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all poems I've written have been about my realizations. That actually makes sense. What about you? That too. I never really wanted to go in detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you can call it. I just assumed that it would be the best part of the game. I just assumed it would be best to be a part of the game like everyone else. Like that would that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character files if you preferred playing with me without me. Wait, I can do that? Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Kevin? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. Dang it! Uh, hi, hi everyone. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. But if you don't mind telling your friend, uh, it's a little rude for them to start recording with me without warning. How does she know? It's pretty cool. I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except a couple things. Are you ready? No, I don't want to get jump scared. Thank God. I can't do anything after all. Oh, Jesus! Oh, yeah. Ah, you're so cute. Anyway, Kevin, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is so fun as long as it's time with you. But anyway, this takes me some time to collect my thoughts, and I'm sorry. I always had something to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look at each other's eyes. Let's see. Is this the end of the game? Okay, guys, I think I figured it out. I actually thought this was the end of the game, but apparently I have to do this or something. Characters. Monika. Delete. I can't help but feel a little sad sometimes. Oh, it worked. What's happening? Kevin, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Kevin. Please hurry and help me. Help me! Did you do this to me, Kevin? Did you? Did you delete me? I mean, you told me I can do that, so how could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Kevin. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? I mean, you'll be deleted soon, so you won't suffer forever, I guess. Were you the only pretending to be kind just so you can hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. That hurts. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. Hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Kevin, you completely truly make me sick. Goodbye. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me so this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I I shouldn't have done any of this. I just messed up the world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything you wanted. How could you do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's I've made up my mind. Kevin, I know I said I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find myself to do it, even though I knew they were real. They were still my friends, and I love them all. And I love the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know this is the only way for everyone to be happy, and if I really love you, then Alright, what's happening? This game is not suitable for children who are easily disturbed. Is the game normal now? Does that mean there's basically two parts of this story? Please, hopefully not. It's an ordinary school day, like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friends and groups walking to school together. I always tell myself that it's about time I meet some girl or something like that. Hey, Kevin. Well, there is already this one girl. This girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day, and recently we picked up that habit once again. Kevin, are you proud of me? Eh? For what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you never said anything about it. Even though we walk to school together every day. Well, yeah. I've always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near the streets, we become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Kevin, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. I'm really not. I start to say what I always do. I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would like to more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that the clubs are a waste of time? When she started a club of her very own. Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo. You meanie. Be patient. You'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I get lectured by such a carefree girl, but I started to realize that in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and before I know it, yeah. After I pack up my things, I stand up gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from the flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a selection of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Huh? Kevin? What are you doing here? Well, I just... I glanced around the room. Huh? So you're Kevin. So you're the Kevin Sayori I was always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Kevin. Why is she girl one if she started talking first? Welcome to the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. That tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be very quiet compared to the other girls, to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems to be the observant one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Kevin, you don't tell me. That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. I'm gonna finish up this day, and then It's kind of disappointing that, the game kind of ended like this, though. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way. No way! The game's still fun though. Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! Excuse me. Well, if Sayori is happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad having you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an official recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. Huh. What an inappropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to. Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs and wraps the tray, and Yuri opens the closet. It's a good thing that they changed up words too, so it's not the same. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, you ready? Ta-da! Wow. If the foil tray. Okay, this is the same. So cute. Wow, those look amazing. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs it first, then I follow. It's delicious. Sayori walks her mouth full and already manages to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcakes around in my fingers and looking at the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her seeking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table to carrying a tea seat. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the glass. Okay, this is the same. Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri? Hold up, did something unplug? No, okay. Huh? That's not... Insulted? Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know... I believe you. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So Kevin, what kind of things do you like to read? Okay, same stuff. And then Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wanted to say something but kept quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Okay, same stuff. Okay. So we're same stuff. Okay. So I'm pretty sure this is all the same. It's obviously okay. I'm certain we can find something we have in common. Hey, Yuri. Eh? Well, about, the first thing he said? Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't say that! For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, So if Kevin wants to read some manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. He can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Kevin? Maybe. Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we all get to know each other a little bit better too. That's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree with that or anything. Yeah. You're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? I wonder if Monika was actually supposed to be in the game. Well, that makes two of us. Oh, I wouldn't mind doing it if it's not the only one. Then as for Yuri, I wonder if it changed my. No, it didn't change my music volume. Eh? I have to read manga? Jeez. You were the one who suggested we diverse. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful. I didn't realize. The guilty expression Yuri thinks to herself. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If, if you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Yay, they don't get a fight this time. Are you just saying that? No. I realized my error. So are you waiting to consider starting a novel? Then I'll offer to graduate and find a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can't trust me to find something that you really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit a bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Uh, uh, would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so... Yeah, me too. This is so cute. Sayori, shut up. I'll show you. Okay, that was mean. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes. I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, it looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along. Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Kevin. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along with better you and Sayori. Wait, I didn't really read that correctly. Kevin, don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me to come. I was surprised when you told me told me you were starting a club. But I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey Kevin, the music stopped. I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy you joined the club and everything. The truth is, I already knew where I already knew you were going to. No, don't tell me. Oh, thank God. There's actually something else. Yes, I'm so happy the game didn't end like that. It'd be nice if they made a separate game, but it was an actual like anime girl game. I'm so happy the game's gonna end like this. I think it's ending. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monika. That's right. I know everything that she did. Oh yeah, she's gonna kill everyone. Alright. Maybe it's because I'm president now. I really know everything, Kevin. I know how hard it is to try to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things Monica made everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. Am I gonna have to delete everyone out of the files? With you. Forever and ever. F-O-R-E-V-E. No. Okay. Wait, what's happening? Huh? What's happening? Hey, that's what I said. I won't let you hurt him. Whoa. It, it hurt. hurts. Uh, no, not Sayori, not Mawafu. I'm sorry, I was wrong. There is no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Kevin. Goodbye, Literature Club. What's happening?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked
Is this Monika?
really hard on it.
Yeah, it's
So
Monika.
yeah.
Playing audio ddlc.org. Is this the end?
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you.
Oh my god.
In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and
I had a
you.
great time playing this game.
The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find
I'm
that
smiling.
special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today?
Whoa.
When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway. When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all?
The super like blurry ones are ones I don't recognize.
Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take you, or is it love if I set you free? The ink flows down into a dark puddle.
Well,
How
guys,
can I
I hope
write
you
love
enjoyed
into
watching this Let's
reality
Play.
if I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat? What do you call love in your reality? And in your reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand the Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo the same hellish empathy. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making my dream come true, for being a friend to all the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of the Literature Club. With Everlasting Club, Monica. Error. Script file is missing or corrupt. Please reinstall the game. What the heck? Does it just do that? Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the Let's Play. If you managed to watch the whole thing, thank you so much. And um, I enjoy doing something a little different from Fortnite. So, I'll see you in the next one.